Wicked, 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 wicked. Wicked tones, you know.
It seems like there's a lot of guru guys out there, and we talked about this before. Not going to mention them by name. There's a shit ton of them out of there. They all have these little factions of like people who follow them and people who just like, I mean, it might get like that with me as well. I don't want anyone who follows me like going on other people's shit and telling them you're wrong because Mike said so. Like I never said that. It's like people make a lot of insinuations when you start telling them how to train, that if you said one thing you mean another, or like if I said this then it applies to that, this and this and this. Like a guy the other day was arguing with me. We were talking about how I start dumbbells at the bottom of the press. Yeah. And he's like, you should never start them there. It's like you're not strong there. And it's like immediately when you say that, that's when I know you don't know jack shit about bodybuilding. It's not my goal to be strong. I'm not a strongman. I'm not a powerlifter. I'm a bodybuilder. I want to make each exercise as difficult as humanly fucking possible and have as much tension on my muscle as possible. So I don't want to start in an advantaged position. I want to be disadvantaged. I want to have to be locked in and be able to press right out of that and engage first rep. I don't want to be pressing for 4 reps till I feel my chest and then getting 4 more shit ones, 2 even crappier ones, and then drop it. It's not my goal. I want to, every movement, every rep is efficient and on the muscle. So if you're telling me, oh, you start your dumbbells at the top, you never start a barbell at the bottom, it's like, well, no, obviously fucking not. But we also bring the barbell down and we set it just like the dumbbells, and we teach you how to handle the negative of the motion and squeeze out, right? That's the whole point. We're not going to unclip 4 plates on an incline press and let it sit on our chest and then drive out of there. So it's just different movement, different setups and different movements for different exercises, depending on what it is that you're doing. But again, someone saw me start a dumbbell press at the bottom of the rep, and yes, I would start 200s there too if I did 200s. You can look at a video online of me pressing 200 dumbbells. They start from the bottom. I don't lock them out and then start. You can go on Muscular Development and like look in their archives. I start 200s from the bottom. So to say you can't do it and that it compromises your rotator cuff is completely fucking stupid. That's what this guy said. So, and I don't think people understand that when you open up at the bottom, I'm not just flinging my arms out. It's like we say, we're locked into lat and we're holding tension in our lats with our elbows, and I'm just rolling open till I can lift my chest up and relax my shoulders. So I'm still on lat here. I'm still engaged in mid-back, so that's supporting my weight. I'm not just holding dumbbells and going and pressing up and down, right? That's what people are like, the fact that you're not watching the video. You're not paying attention to what's being said. The attention span of people online is 5 fucking seconds. It's either 5 seconds or until you hear something you don't agree with that, and then you just forget everything else that's happening and just go on a tangent. This guy's crazy, why would he say that, blah, blah. But if you try what I'm telling you to try, 100% you're gonna feel it better. Like, I don't have any doubts about that. To the degree of which you feel it better will depend on your understanding of what you're doing. But even if you have this limited understanding and this shit comprehension of what it is I'm showing you, just initiating the movement from the right spot will elicit a feeling that you're going to be like, oh, that's what he meant. All right, so it's just, and people getting in, sorry, back to this idea of this like factions of bodybuilding. So this guru or this bodybuilder lifted this way. So since they lifted that way and they look that way, I need to lift that way because I'll look that way. It's like, do you understand at some point that person was influenced by someone as well? And they took that person's style and like molded it into their own, and now they do what they do. And they've acclimated themselves to that, and they're able to train like that. I'm not like, I've been bodybuilding for as long as I've been bodybuilding. I don't watch anybody. I watch movements here and there. I'll see little clips of exercises. I'll understand, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, see someone in the gym doing something, but I have a good grasp on what it is that works for me, and my movement style carries over into any lift I want to do. So any chest press in here I can do with my movement style. Are they good chest presses? No, I hate this chest press. But that's just me. Someone may love it because their structure's different. My structure's not built for that. My shoulder movement is not good I can't come from way outside in. I can't have a bar spreading me apart and pushing me in. I have to drop and down into things, right? So it's just get out of this mindset that, oh, so-and-so, it's like, is it Jordan Peters? Jonathan, what's his name? Jordan Peters, like, is strong as fuck. Like, the guy is stupid strong. Like, but you're not him, man. And if you start trying to, like, keep up with what he's doing, bye-bye quad, bye-bye pec, bye-bye bicep. He's had catastrophic tears, I'm sure, as well, or injuries he's had. So it's like, you're playing with fire, right? So develop a style that works for you. I've never understood, like, this whole style of lifting of progressive overload has now just become lifting, putting the weight up as high as possible, as quick as possible, like just getting your weights up. It's like that wasn't a style of training before, guys and girls, because that's what bodybuilding is. We didn't have to call it anything. It was just what we were doing. You got stronger, you lifted more weight. But you don't get stronger and lift more weight at the expense of form. It's like you're lifting more weight as you're getting stronger with great form and great technique. So yeah, the weights might not be jumping hundreds of pounds every year, but they're dropping 20, 30, 40, 50. They're going up, right? Which is progressive overload. They're slowly getting stronger, right? In the model of what people think it is today. There's way more to progressive overload than just weights going up, as we all know. But like, to get into this mindset of thinking that everything's just about the weight, it's fucking terrifying. Like, we're regressing so much as a fucking culture when it comes to bodybuilding because of these TikTok twats and all these fucking people online who think that their whole life is just like, their sport is working out. So it's just how cool can I look working out, and then take some selfies and promote that I'm like an active, fit person. But they're not. Their goal is nothing. They have no goal. They're not going anywhere. There's nothing happening. Like, what are you trying to do with your physique? I'm just trying to move around and look cool in the mirror and like have really fucking skinny bitch legs and just stand there with my super wide upper body and like look like I'm the man, right? It's like, it's sad to see where bodybuilding is going. Not bodybuilding as a sport, because those people aren't bodybuilding. I don't consider them bodybuilding. But it's just so sad to see this shift towards like this like squeaky clean, corny bullshit, where it's like in the gym we're just all here to like look pretty and be vapid and shallow and just stand there and like, oh, how cool do I look? This will look so good when I put like a montage of music behind it, of me doing like 4 random exercises like burpees, chin-ups, and like how cool will I look because I'm Mr. Active Man or Mrs. Active Man. It's like, but your physique doesn't display anything of what work you're doing. In a lot of cases, like there's nothing happening. You're just lean and eating or not eating carbs and staying lean and just doing workouts and taking pictures. It's mind-blowing to me. To come here without a goal is mind-blowing to me. Like, my goal now is to stay upright. I'm trying to not be fucking crippled. So I have a specific goal, which is make my body stronger so that I'm able to like not be injured as often and have these bumps and like these little bang up things I have going on and create a better, stronger me. That's my goal. It's not to like, how cool do I look in this dark sport Tet-off tee? Like, or like my new Alpha Elite fucking gym outfit. Like, if your whole reason to come to the gym that day is to get new shots in your Alpha Elite clothing or your fucking dark sport clothing, go somewhere else, man. Like, go to the park or something.